Gabrielle. Your caricature is looking really excellent, and I don't mind the text though. Um, it's very difficult to see the text over the complicated background, and the background is also making the caricature hard to see. So you might want to continue looking for a background that will allow the caricature to stand out. And if I were to use this background, I would put the text in the negative spaces of the white. It's just you might want to have a look at those. It's in the announcements in last week about info about text on a complicated background. Oh, okay. I found. Oh, I think my thing crashed. Okay, I found the info on the text legibility. If you have a look, resources and info on text, well, and it talks about the color contrasts, and it also talks about, it goes over some of these other, and it talks about ways to improve contrast when placing text over images. So you might want to have a look at these. You can see this isn't legible because it's over all this busy image. Same here. Some of these are legible, but some aren't because there's not enough contrast. Can't see this. Can't see any of this. Again, just some basic tips. So you might want to continue to look for text. God, it doesn't sound like my mic is working very well. I hope that this comes through. You might have to turn it up. Another thing you could do is just continue to look for a background. So if you look for a room, look for a simple room. You can even put that in search terms as well. And like I did something for interior, and then the images. And then again, if you kind of scroll through, you can see the ones with more negative space, like this one. That has a lot of negative space through the middle there. So you could do something like simple interior. And then again, you're going to have, you're going to get some more images of interiors. Again, they're pretty complicated, so you might want to think about cloning some of the areas out or just removing some of the parts of it. And that's just what Photoshop does that really well. So I would just look for a this is kind of simple here, even though there's some stuff down here, but I think if you put it up in some place, like there's a lot of negative space here. So, or you could find something that's just an interior that's empty. So there's a lot of options, and I don't know, that might just be easier for you than to continue tinkering with the background. Just because the caricature's so strong, but just the background is creating too much friction, and it's just really kind of neutralizing it. So I would just continue to work with that. Okay, so anyway, let me know if you have any questions. You have one more draft to go.